What's up, everyone? So last night I did not have the chance to watch the presidential debate, but I'm going to watch it now for the first time, and I want you to watch it along with me and give me your opinion. I'm going to give you some of my commentary as we watch it together. So I don't know if it was a train wreck like it was last time, but we're going to find out today if Trump was on his best behavior or if he was like a pit bull on a short leash. So let's take a look and see what happened last night.
As we welcome to the stage former Vice President Joe Biden and President Donald J. Trump.
That's not fair. Why didn't they use Joe Biden's middle initial? What is his middle initial anyway? Let's look that up. His middle name is Robinette. Oh, that's why, because his middle name is Robinette. That I wouldn't want to have my middle name known either if my middle name was Robinette. So Joseph Robinette Biden. All right, let's continue watching. No, I think you just lost a lot of votes.
You also said a vaccine will be coming within weeks?
Yes.
Is that a guarantee?
No, it's not a guarantee, but it will be by the end of the year. But I think it has a good chance. There are two companies, I think, within a matter of weeks, and it will be distributed very quickly.
Oof, he's got a vaccine up his sleeve, guys. If you don't elect him, he will never release that. So you make sure you get Trump in the White House.
Tell us which company.
This is the same fellow who told you this is going to end by Easter last time. This is the same fellow who told you that, don't worry, we're going to end this by the summer. We're about to go into a dark winter. And he has no clear plan, and there's no prospect that there's going to be a vaccine available for the majority of the American people before the middle of next year.
People were saying $750. I asked them a week ago, I said, what did I pay? They said, sir, you prepaid tens of millions of dollars. I prepaid my tax. Tens over the last number of years. Tens of millions of dollars I prepaid.
Well, actually, he doesn't. You guys know that Donald Trump has claimed bankruptcy a few times, so he's not prepaying anyone. And what he's talking about here are some real estate tax loopholes that he's taken advantage of. That way he doesn't have to pay as much taxes in the future years coming up. He uses depreciation, and he uses a lot of grants that are out there for real estate in particular, and that's what he means by prepaying his taxes tens of millions of dollars in advance. Believe me, he's not making it rain on the IRS. He's not giving them money so they can just hold it for him. He's way too advanced when it comes to accounting for that.
His own national security advisor told him that what is happening with his buddy, I will. His buddy, Rudy Giuliani, he's being used as a Russian pawn. He's being fed information that is Russian, that is not true. And then what happens? Nothing happens. And then you find out that everything that's going on here about Russia is wanting to make sure that I do not get elected the next president.
You can't have a president with the name Robinette.
Your company has a bank account in China.
As an elected
so how can voters
official?
know that you don't have any foreign conflicts of interest?
I have many bank accounts, and they're all listed, and they're all over the place. I mean, I was a businessman doing business. The bank account you're referring to, which is, everybody knows about it, it's listed. The bank account was in 2013.
Why does he keep doing this?
That's what it was. It was opened it was closed in 2015, I believe. And then I decided, because I was thinking about doing a deal in China, like.
Everybody knows about it. Have a bank account in China. And in 2015, I was thinking about it. Everybody knows about it. It's listed.
Millions of other people. I was thinking about it, and I decided I'm not going to do it.
As of tonight, more than 12 million people are out of work. And as of tonight, 8 million more Americans have fallen into poverty, and more families are going hungry every day. Those hit hardest are women and people of color. They see Washington fighting over a relief bill. Mr. President, why haven't you been able to get them the help they need? 30 seconds here.
Because Nancy Pelosi doesn't want to approve it. I do.
But you're the president.
I do, but I still have to get. Unfortunately, that's one of the reasons I think we're going to take over the House, because of her.
Yeah, so he's blaming Nancy Pelosi for not getting the stimulus package through, and they're blaming Trump for not getting the stimulus package through because they said that Trump is holding it hostage. So this is them being politicians and using your stimulus money as basically their pawn to see who can blame who, and if they could win the war for your mind over by saying that it's their fault or it's their fault. So that's really, I think that's really unfair. There's nothing funny about that.
You know, Bernie Sanders tried it in his state. He tried it in his state. His governor was a very liberal governor. They wanted to make it work.
Okay, let's let Vice President Biden respond.
It doesn't work.
Vice President Biden
He's a very confused guy. He thinks he's running against somebody else. He's running against Joe Biden. I beat all those other people because I disagreed with them.
But the United States can't locate the parents of more than 500 children. So how will these families ever be reunited?
Children are brought here by coyotes and lots of bad people, cartels, and they're brought here, and they used to use them to get into our country. We now have as strong a border as we've ever had. We're over 400 miles of brand new wall. You see the numbers, and we let people in, but they have to come in legally, and they come in through
But
merit.
how will you reunite these kids with their
Let
families,
me just tell you,
Mr.
they
President?
built cages. You know, they used to say, I built the cages.
These 500 plus kids came with parents. They separated them at the border to make it a disincentive to come to begin with. Real tough. We're really strong. And guess what? They cannot, it's not coyotes didn't bring them over. Their parents were with them. They got separated from their parents. And it makes us a laughing stock and violates every notion of who we are as a nation.
Let me ask you a follow-up
Kristen,
question.
they did it. We changed the policy.
Your response
they
to that?
They did it. We changed.
did not
They built the
separate
cages.
they-
Who built the cages, Joe?
Let's talk about what
Who
we're
built the
talking about.
cages,
Let's
Joe?
talk about what we're talking about. What happened? Parents were ripped, their kids were ripped from their arms and separated. And now they cannot find over 500 sets of those parents, and those kids are alone. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It's criminal. It's criminal.
Because I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark, but I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Come on. He's got to be somewhere easy. I don't know. This guy's funny. I mean, no words.
Okay, Vice President Biden, let me ask you very quickly, and then I have a follow-up question for you.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history. He pours fuel on every single racist fire. Every single one. Started off his campaign coming down the escalator saying he's going to get rid of those Mexican rapists.
Bad hombres is what he said. Get it right, Joe. Bad hombres.
He's banned Muslims because they're Muslims. He has moved around and made everything worse across the board. He says about the poor boys, last time we were on stage here, he said, I told them to stand down and stand ready.
No, stand down and stand by or some shit. Stand by me, one of those.
Come on. This guy is a dog whistle about as big as a foghorn.
Success is going to bring us together. We are on the road to success, but I'm cutting taxes, and he wants to raise everybody's taxes, and he wants to put new regulations on everything. He will kill it. If he gets in, you will have a depression, the likes of which you've never seen. Your 401ks will go to hell, and it'll be a very, very sad day for this country.
I don't know about that. We did a lot of research on that, and it seems like no matter who the president is, as long as we got a divided Congress, we should be okay. But you never know.
I will say, I'm an American president. I represent all of you, whether you voted for me or against me.
Lie to me, Joe. Lie to me.
And I'm going to make sure that you're represented. I'm going to give you hope. We're going to move. We're going to choose science over fiction. We're going to choose hope over fear. We're going to choose to move forward because we have enormous opportunities
Yes, Joe.
to make things better.
Yes, we
grow
can.
this economy. We can deal with the systemic racism. And at the same time, we can make sure that our economy is being run and moved and motivated by clean energy.
Get me a job.
Creating millions of new jobs. And that's the fact. That's what we're going to do.
Well, as you can see, Trump was not his normal self. Looks like he was probably coached or talked to before the debate yesterday. He was very mild. I've never seen this out of Donald Trump. I'm sure he was burning up. But what do you guys think? Do you think Joe won that? Do you think Trump had that one in the bag? To be honest with you, personally, I think that Trump wasn't allowed to be himself, and that's not his platform. A debate, a structured debate is not his platform. His style is more talking over you and making you feel really dumb about what your beliefs are. I don't think he was given that opportunity this time around, so I don't think he was at his best. I think Joe Biden did really well because this format is more structured for his type of debate style. He's very organized in his conversation and his approach and his debate style. So I do think that this one might have leaned more towards Biden, but let's see let's see what the polls say. Let's see what the polls said about last night's debate. I didn't get a chance to watch it last night. I know a lot of people probably missed out on it. It wasn't anything super exciting, nothing that we don't know already, but just wanted to share this with you guys to see what you think about it. And give me your takes. Leave it down below and tell me, do you think that Trump has got this one beat, or do you think Biden's got this one beat? Again, this is not a political video, guys. It's just put out the information for everyone out there to just be well informed. I know you don't want to sit through probably an hour or an hour and a half debate just to get the little pieces of information that you really need. So hopefully this here brought enough information for you to make an educated decision if you have not yet decided on who you're going to vote for. I know there's probably still some Americans out there who probably really don't know what each candidate has to offer or what their stances are. But at the end of the day, whoever gets elected, we're just going to have to find a way to survive, right? We're not going to move out of the country. We're not going to become expatriates. At least I know I'm not going to, because even though we may not like who wins, at the end of the day, this is the country that lays the golden egg. So we have to make the best of it. This is the land of opportunity, and this is where we're going to make our money. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos just like this on how to protect your money, how to grow your money, you're going to want to click on one of the videos that are on the screen right now. But before you go, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.